Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Gary Gibbon reporting. Well, now joining me now is Labour's Caroline Flint, who is defying her party and backing Boris Johnson's deal. Why, Caroline Flint?
Well, I'm backing the deal that's been agreed by 27 members of the European Union and also the United Kingdom. And why? Because I think we've had many, many days now, over 1,200, to respect the outcome of the referendum of 2016 and deliver a deal. And, you know, a few weeks ago, people were saying that was not going to be possible. There is no way that this government could secure a deal with the European Union. They have defied those critics, and now we have something before us, and this week we can get down to the nitty-gritty with the withdrawal agreement bill.
Well, of course, this isn't a new position for you. You backed all the previous deals, and this is said
Two of the previous
two
deals.
of the three, but now you're going to back a fourth.
Yes, and I'm doing that because I promised my voters after the referendum and in the general election of 2017, along with the rest of the Labour Party, that we respect the outcome of the referendum and work for a deal.
But did you promise them also that you would check the economic analysis before you recommended this deal?
Of course, I've been looking at everybody's opinion on what our economy would be like.
Economic analysis.
Yes, I understand about what some of the economic analysis is saying, is that it's not as good as May's deal, but I also think when it comes to our economy and looking forward, there is bound to be a situation, given the changes we're going through, that will have some impact. But the question is that for the short or is it for the medium term?
Well, we won't know because Sajid Javid says there's no need to publish any economic analysis. It's not being done. How unbelievable that this thing is going to go through this House in 2 days and there will be no economic analysis as to what effect it will have on your voters. Supposing, in fact, an analysis, if done, was terribly bad for your voters, would you do something about it?
So if I could try and sort of develop my argument and answer the question, John, because you've had quite a long question there, if I may, just take a moment. It is an interesting one, but of course over the last 1,200 days we've had all sorts of opinions put out there. Every time something happens that's not great for the British economy, Remainers come out and say that must be Brexit. Every time something happens that's good for the British economy, there's a really good announcement happening at my local airport tomorrow, people don't mention that in relation to Brexit. The truth is, as many, I would say, more reasonable commentators said, is no one exactly knows what our economy would look like in the future when we leave. What they have said, John, is there could be a slowdown, but we will still grow. But I believe so much that is difficult with our economy is because we haven't had a national government to put some things right. About our productivity, about skills, about investment in techs. And we have to resolve this problem. It is a political problem we have to solve first, and then the economy.
Now, look, the fact is, though, there's been no economic analysis done by the Chancellor of the Exchequer, done by the Treasury, done by civil servants who we can trust. None has been done, and some of it may be very bad. This is said to be a much worse deal than the last three.
And we will have the opportunity,
In 2 days.
One second, we don't know what the programme motion is going to be yet. Tomorrow we will have a second reading of the withdrawal agreement bill. There will be a programme motion. My view is this. 19 Labour MPs not so long ago wrote to the European Union Commission and said you must work night and day to secure an agreement. That's been done. So I expect us in Parliament and the government to work night and day. And if that means working all the way through every weekend, we should do that. And the whole point...
2 days. You've got 2 days to approve this week.
No, why do you say we've got 2 days?
Well, because there's going to be a vote on Thursday on this deal.
So we have got time to talk this through and work through the night as well, and we will have more time down the road. And the other point, John, is this. This is just the headlines of the divorce. It is in stage 2 that we will have the more detailed discussions about trade, security and customs arrangements. And the problem with this debate is it's not an honest one because people have tried to say that everything's got to be decided before we get to that transition. And what will happen if we get through this bill? We will have 15 months where nothing changes at all.
Caroline Flint, thank you very much indeed for joining us.